Another week, another day at the amusement park. Sakamoto Days, episode 4, and we're continuing off in Sugar Park. Shin does indeed get a cure to his poison. Turns out the dude that he was fighting, well, he had an antidote in his pocket and he is tied up. They end up questioning him, and they really don't get much from him per se. Obviously, there's like this little evil corporation type deal, and they're all trying to hit Sakamoto, people that this guy works with he doesn't really particularly like. So it kind of shows there's going to be like a lot of annoying characters and so on from Sakamoto's past and other run-ins, whether it's big or little, and that is something that's coming up. But from that, we really don't get to know much. The last thing I can add is that apparently there is a Hitman Association. Every Hitman is licensed with a card. From there, they get to have lunch. And I want to talk about the little side thing that goes on. So we're introduced to these two characters. One of them, we clearly know his name is Boiled. Other one is a chick, which she was kind of mysterious at first, but it all comes together whenever they have this meetup with the other guy from earlier that Shin fought. And then we get to know his name, which is Tatsu. Boiled, of course, is the one smoking the cigarette, and he's always talking about boiled. Yeah, that's like his catchphrase. And the chick is Abiguro. Not 100% if I'm saying that right, but she's there. She's clearly in love with the boiled guy, which is kind of funny. But yeah, after Sakimoto, Shin, Lou family gets done with lunch, wife is kind of like wondering what they're doing, like what's wrong, and she's kind of on edge a little bit, but everyone else is like, no, it's fine, it's fine, fine, let's go to the next big thing. And they go to this next big thing. Turns out it ends up being a haunted house. They're all like, oh, it's gonna be easy. Shin right now is gonna have a rough time because he can't mind read. That poison did something to him. So they're in this haunted house, and we know something is coming. At first, it was a bunch of wacky, weak hitmen coming at him. And, well, this is where we already knew it was coming, that Boiled as well as Abiguro were already there. Yeah, they open this stupid zombie door, and that's where everything breaks loose. So, Boiled goes against Sakimoto, which will be a tough fight in itself. I'm excited for this one. And then we have Lou and Shen versing Abiguro. And Abiguro, I guess, is going to have to verse Lou because Shin is in this weird situation where he's basically tied up and getting ready to be hacked in two with a chainsaw. But let's talk about the obvious thing here. Let's go to what happened to Boyle to make him want to get revenge on Sakimoto. So Boyle's always known him, and I thought it was kind of funny and ironic that he spent all this time with him, but Sakimoto never noticed him. Bro was just so jealous. That's really what it comes down to, and it is the most stupid relationship, like trying to relate it together, but it doesn't really relate anyway. Sakimoto thought Bro was just weird and didn't even know he was really there. I think he had more into it than Sakimoto, which really shows how weird of a guy this Boiled guy is. But we get to see Sakimoto actually get beat up quite a bit here. I was surprised. This guy uses bombs as well as this like weird punch with like a stick of dynamite punch. And Sakimoto ends up at the very end teasing us. He can transform back to normal Sakimoto. That's where he's like comes out. He's like, yeah, I remember you, and he's getting ready to go and fight. So it'll be sick. So rating this episode, I'm gonna say it's an 8. I enjoyed it. Comedy was pretty on board, and I feel like we're gonna have some good action coming. So that's always a big thing for me. I guess with that, I will ask the question of the day is, How do you feel about Boiled as well as Abiguro? I think Abiguro is a fan favorite character, villain wise. I don't know if she'll be back later, but hey, I think they're cool. I think the Boiled's relationship makes no sense, but that makes it even more funny. Anyway, guys, hope you stay safe. Till next time, peace out.